Welcome to Security Check. Bandai graciously announced a new reprint set for next year, slated for next year, and we are here to give our want list for things we think should be getting a reprint, and especially because it's next year, so maybe some of these cards are a little bit
new,
old at that point, or new at that point. It depends, but like
some of them are really new at the moment. When recording, but like it's like 9 months till the reprint set comes out. So
and I still think like Digimon should more aggressively reprint like the most expensive cards, because Digimon is not like investment game as a whole, so like
it's not Pokemon.
So let's make the cards easier to get and cheaper to get.
Let's start with some like not maybe obvious cards, but cards that many players would would like to have more of. So scrambles, the new dual color memory boosts, and trainings.
The new dual color, you mean
like the dual color memory boost as a whole? Maybe even
the one that's come.
Yeah, they come in like December, the second batch of the
I think
boosts.
those will not make the reprint set.
Those probably won't, but I'm talking about like new memory boost as not the BT5, BT6 era memory boosts. That we got in RBO1, and we've like had million of reprints of those with different odds.
But scrambles, memory boosts, the double colored memory boost, and trainings. And if you don't like, Bandai might make it so that we can't have all of those at the same time, then at least choose one of them.
Probably the memory boosts, because we just had a reprint of scrambles in the starter decks, and scrambles as a whole are kind of new, and you have easy way to find scrambles if you find the box where they came in the limited special set.
And scrambles are, most decks don't play like full play sets of scrambles. Like memory boosts and trainings are more likely to be like full play sets in decks.
Although the new memory boosts came also in the limited special set, but like those are more expensive, and those do not have reprints yet. So please.
Some things that like are a little bit older and people might, even after some reprints, want more of would be the for example the old Cool Boy, Analog Youth, and X Antibody option card. Even all of these have gotten like new printings, but they are like
easily available.
Cool Boy and X Antibody are from the like Evolution Cup pricing. Analog Youth is from like some
box topper, and then it's regionals.
So those are not like cards that everyone can get their hands of, without
tournament prices should not be counted as reprints.
And then you also put like the BT1 Tamer trio that has already been reprinted, but like Mimi, Tai, and TK to the list.
Those are the more used. Not as often nowadays as previously, but those are still really solid cards, and they still see play.
And it would make the set even better for like newer players to get these like at that point like super old cards that they might not be getting like from anywhere else easily.
Then we have tons of like secret rares that we would like to see reprinted. We know we have like over 10 here, and we know not all of them will be reprinted, but those are hard to get, those are expensive,
and some secret rares like they might be expensive when they come out, or they might not, but then like over time when the card is even like less available, and it might even see play, so the price just like keeps climbing, and then you have these like 30 to 60 euro like secret rares that are not even played outside of like a couple of decks or something.
And in their own decks they might be mandatory for us.
So
the secret rares that we thought would be a reprint reprintable.
Reprint worthy.
Yeah, BT17 Greymon, the white one, then BT14 Angemon.
All the BT like BT14
and BT15
Metal
Garurumon and War Greymon.
Yeah.
Then there is Gallantmon, X-Antibody from EX8 and also Medieval Gallantmon. Then there is Mangamon.
I think Medieval Gallantmon is the one that like
should be
definitely reprinted,
yeah.
because the price is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
and like,
as should Magnamon X and Omnimon X. Then we also put Examon EX3, the original one, and Jesmon GX from BT10. And then there is Omnimon from BT13 because it does not have a reprint. BT13 Gallantmon does have a reprint. I don't know if there is more that we chose, but
at least those are the
Rina and Mireille.
Rina and Mireille from the Tamers, indeed.
Yeah.
This is a little bit dependent on the fact that we haven't seen the full list of BT22 yet.
Yeah.
So it's like, are these two like useful anymore? Like that's kind of the. But on the other hand, it doesn't like cost Bandai anything to like reprint them because they are printing new support this year, so just reprint their like older support cards here and be like, now you cannot like complain about not having them.
Yeah.
Or like they're more easily available.
That would be a really solid thing to do.
Yeah. Then we have lots of like promos here because promos have been a little bit problematic in Digimon over the years.
Sadly.
Especially the box topper, the like unique box topper promos have been super problematic.
Yeah, you get 1 out of 6.
Yeah. Or at best 2, and it doesn't even help.
Yeah.
And we have so many of them here. We have like the Kuwagamon, Vedramon, Seedramon, Raremon, Zubamon, Falcomon, Morphomon, Dracomon, and then the Shadramon.
Shadramon is like one of the more pricey.
Yeah. There's Leomon X Antibody because it's
Megakabuterimon.
Yeah, there's Knightmon and
Diaboramon Ace.
Saberdramon is here, although Saberdramon has been printed in like a couple of places, but it's still not like that.
It's so easily available.
Yeah.
Pause plugin P also has a reprint, but like not that common.
Then we also put the new Gallantmon and Mastemon here, I think.
Yeah, those
At least the Gallantmon is here.
Yeah, Mastemon is also.
Yeah.
And like those are cards that should probably get the reprints. Kaiser Greymon, Emperor Greymon, same thing. And the other ones we didn't put here, but those are as worthy of reprints probably because in a year they will be more expensive and
and it's like I again think that Bandai will do things in like batches, or like they will choose like certain promo groups or something if they reprint them, and then they reprint every promo from that group.
Yeah, so it's if they print the Vedramon box topper promo, they probably will also reprint Flame Dramon and the Mega Kabuterimon and Falcomon and the other ones from the same set.
Yeah.
So
that is why like I think they will choose like if they go to one promo, they will like reprint all the promos from that promo pack or set or whatever it is. But many promos really need reprints, and like they need to be more easily available.
Like and then after the promos we have lots of super rares and even rare cards, but like most important super rares are probably Leviamon and X-Antibody Protoform.
Yeah.
Because those cards can be like format like molding cards.
Yeah. And then there's also like those two are like super like important, but then we have also like Cherubimon Ace, Hexeblaumon.
Yeah.
And Hexeblaumon is like super strange because it has like just climbed in price, and it's not even like that played anywhere.
Yeah. It's like 1 or 2 of in most decks that play it, never a 4 of.
Yeah. Also the Sendrilmon, that
randomly expensive after we saw some support be announced.
And it was expensive even before like that.
Chaosmon Valdurarm, Medieval Gallantmon Crimson Mode. Sorry.
And then there's like you put the Pildramon and Dinobeamon from
BT16.
Yeah.
Chaosmon. Usamon Chaos Mode from EX6.
Yeah.
Also, and the most like obscure cards that we put here are probably BT8 Chimeramon, BT8 Magnamon, and BT8 Rapidmon. But those are cards that still see play in some decks.
Yeah, and those are like cards that, because they are not part of the first reprint, because it stopped in like BT5 or something.
BT5 was the last set that we saw in the RBO one.
Yeah. So, like, there's this like pretty humongous gap where we don't have like many reprints at all. So it's like
BT5 and like earlier is set. Except for those tamers that we would like to see more.
Yeah. So it's like there are some cards, and it's like the old Chimeramon is still playable.
Yeah.
Like definitely playable. And but that's probably basically all the super rares. Well, there's also the, I'm not sure what the rarity of those are, but you put the starter deck like Magnamon. The not starter deck Magnamon, but like the Magnamon that came as a promo in the starter deck or like as an additional card.
Yeah, the black and blue one.
Yeah.
And then there was the starter deck Gatomon also that you pointed out. It says play Mastamon. It's not that expensive of a card, but it's old as heck. And
it does have one like reprint, but it's from a tournament pack, and like and it's old at this point, but it's still like super playable in Mastamon, and then some people might just not have it because it's like such an old starter deck card.
Yeah.
So.
And not everyone wants to just like order from online.
Yeah, and we have to like we know that not every card that Bandai will reprint will be like pricey or like expensive card that like brings down the price. There will probably be like these just like, and like Gatomon makes sense because we have the Mireis here, both Mireis actually here.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we have the Mireis here. We put the Mastamon promo here, so like Gatomon makes sense to have together with all of these cards. And we also put BT11, Angevomon and Lady Devimon here because BT11 we had these like, we only have one rare slot in the boosters, right?
No, it was 2 slots in a booster, but it could be one of them could be replaced either for super rare or for the foil uncommon or common or for the some altart, like 2-year anniversary altart or something, or 3-year, I can't remember, but like the Gassimons and Hidden Potential discovered and those.
No, so, I think we only had one rare slot because the other slot was the foil uncommon, common, whatever, or the special version.
Okay,
and then the rare could be also replaced by super rare or alt art. So it was like the rares were super like
rare.
They were indeed rare because we had.
I can't remember how it was actually, but like they were not as common.
Basically, we had like half the rares we normally get, or something like that. So BT11 have.
I think there was a chance to get the double rare pack, but it was really rare.
It could be. I'm not. But we had way less rares in BT11 than we had normally have in sets. So like
that's why those cards.
Yeah,
and like Metal Greymon X Antibody, the black and red one.
Yeah, those are the 3 like most prominent rares from the set that like actually matter. Yeah. Technically, you could reprint like all the rares from BT11 or something like that.
Please, no. we also have Analog Man in here from BT11, and like BT11 is a really weird set because of the English distribution. But I think it was kind of normal in Japanese.
I don't know.
Too familiar with the Japanese sets. Yeah. Then we have some stuff from EX5. The famous EX5. Or like more stuff. We have Etemon here.
Dobermon X, Cerberus X.
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah,
And
we also already mentioned then Biting Crush.
Yeah.
This one also, you could also reprint like most of the Galaxy line if you would like to reprint more of these lower rarity cards.
Yeah, because there's like, those are also like randomly people just don't have them because like in Europe EX5 was so bad.
It was hard to get.
Yeah. So therefore like I don't I had to like order some of those like level 5s and 4s for a friend that was like getting those, and it's so strange to like be like, okay, we don't have anyone just doesn't have those if they haven't like bought them from somewhere. So
EX5 was the first that I opened like none.
Yeah, same. Well, not same, but like because we just didn't get it in Finland.
And that was a set that I would like wanted to open, but I didn't get any because the distribution was handled badly or something.
Yeah, I can't remember what happened there.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But like, that was a little bit problematic set.
But the biggest like wish for this reprint set is that please do not do it like RBO1 where you reprint like from 1 to 5 or BT1 to 5. Don't do like BT6 to BT10.
That would be so pointless.
Yeah.
That would be so bad.
Would be like Cool Boys and X Antibodies, but like
that doesn't save it because otherwise this list is dominated by cards like beyond BT10.
Yeah.
And like promos and stuff like that.
Yeah, we don't need those like old cards at this point.
Yeah.
But we don't have rotation, but we have so big power creep that it rotates cards out of play.
We do need some cards from like older sets because we do have some.
Yeah, there is the Magnamons and Rapidmons and
Chimeramons.
Yeah.
But we don't need a full set dedicated to reprinting sets 6 to 10 or like something. Even like 6 to 12 would be like whatever, kinda. It would hit the 11, but like still.
If we want to print like most of the sets, please don't start before 11. Like BT10 is not that reprintable. BT9 we already have a new Oryuken and we have the Taxmon with reprints. It's not that expensive anymore. It does not see play, and like X Antibody and Cool Boy are from there, but those are the most important cards from there. So like, please no, Bandai. Please no.
And maybe one thing, like we put many secret rares here, and we did say that we don't expect all of them to be here.
Yeah.
In the reprint set, and I'm cautious how they will do this reprint. Like, how many secret rares are they willing and ready to like reprint, and what is like the distribution of the secret rares? Are they still like secret rares you get like 1 per box or something like that? Or
they could just like forget about the rarity of the card and like, or make them have new rarities in this set.
They could just shift the rarities.
Yeah.
Like,
all their cards like...
If you want to have like rarities here, you could just drop like Angevomons and Lady Devimons to common or something.
Yeah.
Or uncommon, and then just something to common, and then your secret rares, some of the secret rares comes down to like super rare rarity or something like that, so you can just like print more of them in the set.
Yeah, like Jesmon GX from BT10 is not a secret rare worthy card in this set probably. So like, or anymore.
Yeah.
It would be super rare at this point. So you can bump it down to super rare. You could like the Rina or Mire you could bump to super rare, or like something like that. You could don't make promos have their own slot, make them like rares or something, and don't make this a bad set, please.
Or promos could be something that you get like 2 promos per pack or something along those lines.
Yeah, but then there should not be too many of those promos. Not too little either.
Yeah, but we have many promos here because we have like I think over 10 promos here. Like,
yeah, well, we have at least like 3 sets in this, so like,
yeah, but like and there are many promos because there's not even like, we didn't even like include all of them that could come together from the promos.
True.
So it's like you can easily reprint like 12 to 20 promo cards that like as together, and then you could have like something like, okay, there are like, I don't know how many cards you would have in booster, but you could have like 2 slots for promos.
Yeah.
So you can have like, you get 2 promos.
I think it was that like that in the RB one.
Yeah, but
like that.
No. The problem with there was also the stupid memory boost taking super rare slots.
True. Please don't do that again.
Well, they are promos.
Yeah.
So, gun memory boost, scrambles and trainings are promos. Yeah. So that would also like add up the promo count. But you could also like bump them down to rares or uncommons or something.
Yeah. And like one wish also is that we would get all of the super rare rookies we've seen. Agumon, Gabumon, Lugamon, Ryugumon. Ryugumon is a rookie.
Basically, yeah. True.
Yeah, but all of those super rare rookies.
Yeah.
And BT60 Ukkamon. Because you can never have enough of them.
Well, they have been played less lately, so...
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But the super rare rookies are a good shout-out, because those are also, like... They are not that problematic price-wise, except, like, I think Logamon was pricey at some point.
Logamon was like 10 euros at some point.
Yeah.
But when we see any, like, Tai Kamiya Wargreymon support, the Agumon probably will blow up. Patamon just got a reprint, and that's good. It was one of the most like universally playable card from the set.
It is probably the most played of the super rare rookies as a whole.
But if you ever get like truly good Greymon or Garurumon support, those cards will explode in prices. Or if we ever get good Lugamon support ever again, I'm not hopeful for that.
Yeah. But yeah, the super rare rookies are like, you can just print all the BT 14, 15 super rare rookies in the reprint set and be fine with it.
We will allow the Pulsemon to be reprinted also.
Yeah. As is the like, as you said, the
Ryudamon,
and the
Seekers rookies in like, Commandermon is also there.
Yeah.
But
I think that's most of our like bigger thoughts about the...
Yeah, I'm just going through the list and...
Yeah. There are some that we didn't like mention, but I don't think every card here needs a...
Yeah, there will be more when we... if we like took a deeper dive to this.
Yeah. And we didn't go like... As we said, we didn't go like... We didn't go like through all the commons and uncommons. Is there anything that should be reprinted and stuff like that? And probably Bandai will make it more, especially if they don't shift rarities, they still will make they either make that there will be like common, uncommon, rare, super rare.
Yeah.
Or they make it something like along the lines of the limited sets where they are like super like condensed or something. Yeah. But
I would like the like limited set take more than the reprint set that we saw.
But then the reprint set should have good cards, because the limited sets have like so much like random stuff in them.
And keep it as a reprint set. Do not like add random ghost game stuff to your reprint set to ruin it up for people. And like, if you do, please don't change the plans midway through and just like make it come later than it originally was supposed to come.
There are many things.
But I think Bandai has learned from their mistakes. It's like 3 years since the RBO won.
Yeah, we hope. We can hope. We can hope.
Bandai, we trust you.
For once.
We want to trust you, so...
Don't F this up.
Yes. But yeah, tell us in the comments, what would you like to see in the reprint set? What are you thinking they
What are
will
the cards
do?
that we might not have like mentioned or even shown? I'm not sure how you're going to edit this video, but like...
Probably not.
But like, what are the cards that like you want to see that we didn't mention that you think need a reprint? And like...
Yeah. Millennium.
All the Millennium Mon cards.
Yeah. But yeah, tell us in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. go and check out Card Raider and consider becoming a channel member if you would like to see some more of this like stupid rambling between us. And we will see you at the next video. Bye! Se vitus mun hiljaa.